Some breaking news out of the NFL where the Browns have signed Shedeur Sanders to his rookie deal. Our NFL insider Jonathan Jones reporting that it's a 4-year, $4.6 million deal. So Cleveland, if you remember, selected Shedeur in the 5th round of this year's draft with the 144th overall pick.
And more money in his pocket. That's why I said the prime equity is a concept that blends power, brand power, media leverage, and ownership mindset inspired by the legacy of Coach Shedeur Sanders and carried forward by Shedeur Sanders. It's not a real contract clause yet, but it's a new age negotiating weapon for players like Shedeur who bring more to the table than just football talent. Ain't nobody came up with the word prime equity. A player's total value beyond the field, including their media brand, fan base influence, content rights, merch sales, NIL history, and ability to generate attention, revenue, and culture. It's the prime way of doing business, not just playing the game, but owning the attention, audience, and upside. That's the definition right there. A player's total value beyond the field, including the media brand, fan base influence, content rights, merch sales, NIL history, and ability to generate attention, revenue, and culture. How prime equity shows on Shedeur's career. Media presence. Shedeur blogs, YouTube, IG Live, Twitch, direct-to-fan marketing machine. You leverage that to them big companies that making money off of your name. Like you turn on First Take, all these football shows, they got a segment just about Shedeur. Merch play NIL legacy. Legendary brand collabs NIL wealth from college. Independent monetization power. Quinn Ewers got drafted in the 7th round by the Miami Dolphins. And he ain't getting paid near as much as he was getting NIL. What if these players come in the league talking about they demand that they get the minimum of their NIL money? Whatever they were making in college, they get the minimum of that coming into the NFL. That'll be a big fight, but that'll be crazy.
Buckle up, because we're diving into the electrifying world of Shedeur Sanders, the Cleveland Browns' newest QB sensation. This dude's got the arm, the swagger, and a brand so big it's shaking up the NFL before he's even taken a snap. From his $6.5 million empire in college to his $4.6 million rookie deal, Shedeur's rewriting the game with what we're calling prime equity. A whole vibe that's more than just football. Let's talk about why Shedeur's the most exciting rookie in the 2025 NFL draft and how he's building a legacy that's straight up legendary. Hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. All right, let's set the scene. It's April 26, 2025, NFL Draft Day 3 in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The whole football world's watching, and Shedeur Sanders, the Colorado Buffaloes star quarterback, is waiting for his name to be called. This is a guy who was projected as a first-round lock, maybe even the overall pick behind Cam Ward. He threw for 434 yards, 37 touchdowns, and only 10 picks in his final college season. He's got the Deion Sanders DNA, a $6.5 million valuation, and a fan base that's louder than a sold-out Folsom Field. But then the unthinkable happens. He slides and slides and slides some more. Until finally the Cleveland Browns trade up to grab him at pick 144 in the 5th round. 5th round? Yo, that's the kind of plot twist that has the internet going wild. But Shedeur, he's unfazed. He's ready to prove everybody wrong. Fast forward to May 2025, and Shedeur's officially a Brown. The team announces he's signed a 4-year, $4.6 million rookie contract with a 4-46, 5-53 signing bonus. Now, let's keep it real. That's a pay cut from the $6.5 million he was pulling in college through name, image, and likeness deals. Yeah, you heard that right. This man was making bank with brands like Nike, Gatorade, Beats by Dre, Mercedes, Benz, and Urban Outfitters while still at Colorado. His on-3 valuation was second only to Arch Manning, and he was out here living like a rock star. Rolls-Royce, Lamborghini, you name it. But now he's in the NFL where the rookie wage scale locks in contracts based on draft position. As the 144th pick, Shedeur's deal is worth what top picks like Cam Ward for $48.8 million or even Travis Hunter, his former Colorado teammate, are getting. But here's the thing, Shedeur's not just about the contract. This is where prime equity comes in, a term inspired by his pops, Deion, Coach Prime, Sanders, and it's changing how we see NFL players. Prime equity isn't just about what you do on the field, it's about your brand, your influence, your ability to move the needle in media, merch, and culture. And Shedeur, he's got that in spades. So, what's prime equity? Let's break it down. It's a concept that captures a player's total value beyond just throwing touchdowns or making tackles. It's about their media presence, their fan base, their content creation, their merch sales, their NIL history, and their power to generate attention and revenue. Think of it like this: Shedeur isn't just a quarterback, he's a one-man marketing machine. He's got YouTube vlogs, Instagram lives, Twitch streams, and a social media following that's got brands begging to work with him. His two legendary apparel lines sold out in days after the draft in his Browns jersey. It's the one seller among all 2025 draft picks on NFL Shop.com. outpacing even first-rounders like Travis Hunter and Cam Ward. This ain't just about football stats. Shudder's got that grandmother test vibe, y'all know what I mean. Even your grandma, who doesn't watch sports, knows who Shedeur Sanders is. That's prime equity. It's why fans on TikTok and X are boycotting NFL Shop to buy his merch straight from his too legendary site, putting money directly in his pocket. It's why a Colorado fan filed a $100 million lawsuit against the NFL, claiming they colluded to tank Shudder's draft stock. Whether that lawsuit's got legs or not, it shows how deep the loyalty runs. Shudder's not just a player, he's a movement. Let's take it back to understand how Shedeur built this empire. Born February 7, 2002 in Tyler, Texas, Shedeur grew up as the son of Shedeur Sanders, a Pro Football Hall of Famer and one of the flashiest athletes ever. But Shedeur's not just riding his dad's coattails, he carved his own path. At Trinity Christian School in Cedar Hill, Texas, he was a star quarterback, coached by his pops. Then he took a bold step, enrolling at Jackson State and HBCU, where Shedeur was head coach. As a freshman in 2021, Shedeur for 231 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 8 picks, earning the Jerry Rice Award as the top FCS freshman, the first HBCU player to win it. When Shedeur became head coach at Colorado in 2023, Shedeur followed, and together with Travis Hunter, they turned a struggling program into must-see TV. In 2024, Shedeur led the Buffaloes to a 9-win season, their best since 2014, with a 69.3% completion rate and a knack for clutch plays. Off the field, he was building his brand, dropping a rap song called Perfect Timing, and signing NIL deals that made him the highest-valued college football player. His jersey retirement ceremony at Colorado. Iconic. This dude was a superstar before he ever stepped foot in the NFL. So why did Shedeur fall to the 5th round? That's the million-dollar question, or more like the 44 million question, since that's how much he lost in guaranteed money compared to a top 3 pick. Some say it was his play style, holding the ball too long, taking unnecessary sacks. Others point to off-field stuff, like anonymous coaches calling him entitled or saying he tanked interviews. There was even a wild story about a prank caller, Jax Ulbrich, pretending to be an NFL GM during the draft, which led to a $350,000 fine for the Falcons. And then there's the narrative that the NFL wanted to humble Shedeur and Shedeur, two unapologetically confident black men. Whether you buy into the conspiracy or not, the slide was real and it hurt. But Shedeur, he tweeted, "Thank you, Guillot, and gotta work. The Browns saw value where others didn't." GM Andrew Berry called Shedeur a steal. At pick 144, a lottery ticket for desperate for a QB solution. Cleveland's quarterback room is stacked. Deshaun Watson, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and fellow rookie Dillon Gabriel. But with Watson sidelined by another Achilles injury, the door's open for Shedeur to compete. Coach Kevin Stefanski's got a rep for developing QBs, and Shedeur's got the arm talent, toughness, and mental game to make waves. Now, let's talk about how Shedeur's leveraging that prime equity. His two legendary apparel line, hoodies, tees, you name it, sold out faster than you can say, dog pound. Fans aren't just buying his gear, they're investing in his story. Social media is buzzing with posts urging people to support his personal site over NFL retailers, a move that's putting real money in Shedeur's pocket. Fanatics confirmed he's got 9 different merch options, more than any other 2025 draft pick, and his Browns jersey is flying off the shelves. This is prime equity at work, turning a 5th-round snub into a financial flex. Shedeur's also a content creator. His YouTube vlogs give fans a behind-the-scenes look at his life. Workouts, team meetings, even chilling with his family. On Instagram and Twitch, he's connecting with fans in real time, building a community that's loyal to him, not just the Browns. This is what sets him apart from other rookies. While others are just playing the game, Shedeur's owning the narrative. He's got the same mindset as his dad. It's not just about football, it's about building a legacy that transcends the field. Let's talk about what's next for Shedeur in Cleveland. The Browns' QB situation is a mess. 40 different starters since 1999, y'all. Deshaun Watson's $135 million dead cap hit looms large, and with him likely out for 2025, Shedeur's got a shot to compete with Flacco, Pickett, and Gabriel for the starting gig. Flacco's 40 years old, Pickett's a former first-rounder who hasn't found his groove, and Gabriel, while talented, was picked 50 spots earlier, but doesn't have Shedeur's star power. Coach Stefanski's offense, with its short to intermediate passing game, fits Shedeur's strengths. Quick reads, accurate throws, and clutch plays under pressure. But it ain't gonna be easy. Shedeur's got to prove he can handle the NFL's speed and complexity. Critics say he holds the ball too long, a habit from Colorado's spread offense. He's got to adapt to Stefanski's system, earn the respect of vets, and show he's more than just Deion's son. The good news, he's got the mental toughness. This is a guy who took big hits in college, elevated his game in crunch time, and stayed cool through a draft slide that would have broken lesser players. Shedeur's impact goes way beyond the gridiron. He's a cultural force. His perfect timing, rap track, straight fire, his diamond chain with the 2 pendant, iconic. He's got fans chanting his name from Boulder to Cleveland, and his story resonates with a generation that values authenticity and hustle. The boycott of NFL Shop in favor of his 2 legendary sites shows how fans are rallying behind him, especially after what many see as an unfair draft slide. Some even think the NFL was trying to send a message to him and Deion, but Shedeur's response: work harder, shine brighter. This is where prime equity becomes a game changer. Imagine if players like Shedeur could negotiate contracts that factor in their NIL value. What if the NFL had to match the $6.5 million he was making in college? That's a fight that could shake up the league, giving players more power to monetize their brand from day one. It's not a contract clause yet, but it's a conversation Shedeur's starting. He's showing rookies they don't have to wait for a second contract to get paid. They can build their empire now. As Shedeur heads into rookie minicamp on May 27, 2025, all eyes are on him. He's already making moves in Cleveland, visiting John Marshall High School to connect with kids and signing autographs. He's hitting the gym, running drills, and locking in with a focus that's got coaches taking notice. Browns fans are hyped. Some are even comparing his star power to LeBron James when he first came to Cleveland. That's big. The road ahead is tough. Shedeur's got to outshine a crowded QB room, win over a skeptical locker room, and prove he's worth more than his fifth-round draft slot. But if anyone can do it, it's him. He's got the talent, the work ethic, and a fan base that's got his back. Plus, he's got Coach Prime in his corner, dropping gems like, has never had the best of, but he's made the best of. That's the mentality Shedeur's bringing to the NFL. Let's be real. Shedeur Sanders is more than a quarterback. He's a vibe, a brand, a movement. He's showing young athletes how to own their worth, build their platform, and create opportunities that go beyond the game. His prime equity is a blueprint for the future, where players aren't just employees. They're entrepreneurs. Whether he's throwing dimes, dropping tracks, or selling out merch, Shedeur's proving he's here to stay. So, what do y'all think? Is Shedeur the steal of the 2025 draft? Can he take over as QB1 in Cleveland? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep the conversation going. If you're hyped about Shedeur's journey, smash that like button, share this video with your crew, and subscribe for more content on the NFL's brightest new star. We're just getting started, fam. Let's go. Perfect timing, baby! That's a wrap for today's video. If you're all about Shedeur Sanders and the Dog Pound, make sure you're subscribed and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Check out the links in the description for Shedeur's 2 legendary merch and follow us on X for the latest updates. Until next time, keep it prime, keep it legendary, and let's ride with Shedeur all the way to the top. Peace out.